Well, they say that April showers bring May flowers, and that may be true, but it also brings bats. You heard it right. It is bat season of all. And not the good kind. You know, the guy who has a deep voice like this and drives a really fast car. I'm talking real-life bats that can do damage to your house and spread disease. Justin Ludy and Bella from Palmetto Wildlife Extractors joins us this morning to talk just a little bit about bats and how it is. How are you, Miss Bella?
Good.
Is it true that you're really the boss and Justin works for you? Is that your dad?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Justin, let's talk about bats. You know, where we see them, the damage, what's the potential concern?
I mean, there's a huge health hazard, rabies, that sort of thing. So they're not good to have in the attic.
Right, right. You don't want him in. Now, he doesn't make you like squeezing little tight spaces to get the bats out, does he?
No.
Are you scared of bats?
Yeah.
Wait, so you work for a wildlife extractor, but yet you're scared of bats?
Yeah, because bats can bite you, and it can spread disease, and whenever you have a disease, it can make you sick.
Right. Yeah, it sure does. So have you seen bats up close and personal?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're cute, though, when they're laying there, right? They're kind of cute, but you don't want to play with them. That would be the key. How do you know if you have bat damage or bats in your belfry, as it were, Justin?
It's really hard. I mean, there's a little bit of discoloration that you can see near gable vents to roofline area. A lot of people don't realize they have bats until the heat and air company comes in or they're noticing droppings on their driveway. So it's just really good just to have your house thoroughly inspected by a professional.
Is it kind of like when I think of bats, I think of course like Scooby-Doo, and they all hang upside down in a big row and sleep in like a little, you know, wrapped up in their wings. Is that really what I'm going to see? Like if I go into my attic and I'm getting, you know, my spring clothes out, am I going to see one hanging there?
It just depends on where they're actually colonizing at. If they're in a gable vent, the louver vents in the attics you can see fairly well. But if they're like in a soffit area, you're not going to see them. But they do kind of group up together to stay warm and that sort of thing.
Do they want to attack me? You know, if they start swinging around again? I'm looking. I think of cartoons and of course the bats we all think of. But you know, is it something I have to be concerned about? Where if I grab a box and a bat flies by, is he coming for me? Or is he just getting the heck out of Dodge?
A lot of times they're just getting out of Dodge. It's very rare that you see them flying around. They're not aggressive like you see in TV.
Right, okay. And do they do a lot of crawling? Have you seen them? Do they crawl a lot?
Yeah.
They crawl and they fly?
They crawl in tight spaces to get out of the house.
Yeah, how big are they? I mean, again, I think of bats. I may have been thinking of owls. I don't know.
I mean, the body of a bat, you know, isn't much larger than probably a half of a banana size. But
so about Bella's size then?
Yep, Bella's size.
Yep, all right.
But the wingspan, once they open up, they're 6 to 8 inches. So they look a lot larger whenever they're flying.
Now, bats actually are still blind. They're still blind. I guess they've always been, but they are blind, right? And they have sonar, or can they see a little bit?
They can see pretty well. They're not completely blind, but they use echolocation to communicate, so their hearing is a lot better.
All right, what is the best way? Obviously, call a professional extractor. Should I not even try to mess with getting the bats out of my house myself?
No, I wouldn't recommend that at all. You seal them into your house, it's a bad day.
Right, okay. So they do damage, and of course, the biggest thing is the safety for your family. Damage, insurance can replace anything like that, but you don't want your wife and your kids and your dogs and everybody to get sick as well.
That's exactly right.
All right, guys, I appreciate it. Justin and Bella from Palmetto Wildlife Extractors talking bat chat here on Good Morning Columbia. Call an extractor if you think you have them. It's this time of year. Why is it this time of year actually that they're in?
This is active. They're starting to coming out of wintering, start getting active, breeding season, that sort of thing.
I got it. All right, guys, links at abccolumbia.com.